Hello and welcome back to Bits and Bobs. As some of you may know, I have this box. Inside this box is my duplicates of silver threepences and crowns. Now, crowns are for another day. Well, don't really need sorting because today we're going to be sorting all of these threepences. Now, I've been buying these for quite a while and I really have no clue what's in here. No clue how many, no clue what dates are in here, all kinds of things like that. So today I want to tip them all out. So we're going to go through and organize them by dates and count how many there are and do that kind of thing. So if that's the video for you, then stay tuned. If you hate tons of silver coins all over the place, then probably this is not the video for you. So I'm going to get these out first, just so they don't go everywhere. Get the crowns out. And then I guess we're just going to have to go for it and tip these out. Hopefully they don't go all over the floor. Oh dear. I'll zoom out. Probably want to see this bit. Ooh, lovely sight. So, there's a few left in here. There we go. That is the box empty. For now, I'll put them back in there probably. I'm not going to sort of necessarily keep them organised by date, but just I wanted to know what I've got in the threepence hoard. So, don't know the best way to go about this in terms of doing it and in terms of making the video enjoyable. But I think the best thing to do is to slide these to the side, kind of like that. There we go, that kind of worked. And then sort of, lay them out in a little grid here of the dates. So let's begin by getting a handful. I'm more interested in seeing the numbers actually than just the dates. Whoop, now this is going to be a hard part of this. I've already dropped the very first one. We'll have a quick look at close-up, zoom in. We then might do some time lapses and sort of see how things go. So we've got a 1913 there, that's George V. 1918, now 1918 and 19 I'm expecting to see a lot of. 1916, the 19 teens are very common. Here's our first Victoria, 1896. Oh, two stuck together there. Both Victoria. There's the veiled head from the 1896. This one is just nothing anymore, really. Can that even be counted? And then we've got 1817, 1818, 19 teens there, and 1916. So I'll try and get these ones organised first and we'll sort of go from there. So yeah, now I guess I'll do a few handfuls in real time, then maybe we'll speed up and see. And like I said, I don't know how interesting this is going to be to watch, but I thought I may as well film it, just because a lot of people will just like to see the big pile. Oh, it feels good. It really does feel good. Because they're so small, the little sort of jingle of silver coins is very nice. So, we've got here, I'll stay zoomed out for a moment, 1917 goes with that one there. Any of the ones like this that are too worn to see what they are, I'm going to sort of pop them up to the corner there. And we'll maybe come back to those at the end. We've then got 1916, 1919. These ones here are going to be really tall towers. We've got, so this is one that's kind of visible. 18. You know what? We've got so many to do. I'm not really going to bother too hard with the ones that are like that. I will come back to them at the end. So there we go, 1899, which is after 1896. We've then got 1890, so that would be about there. Another George, 1919, 1911, so probably up that row there. 1918. I'm kind of making this up as I go along, so we'll see how things turn out. Probably ended up with them all over the floor, but we'll see. 1913 there. Aha, here's another monarch. This is 1902. This one's going to be Edward VII. I do love an Edward VII threepence. These ones are pretty cool. They are less common to find, and they are really nice coins. Probably goes about there. Stay zoomed in for the moment. We've got 1918, 1917, and 1918. I don't actually know why they made so many during World War I, but they did. The mintages sort of skyrocketed in the 19 teens. and then sort of came back down for the 50% ones a bit later. And as we know, the silver threepence was discontinued just after World War II in favour of the brass 12-sided threepence. But I personally prefer the silver ones. Right, so there it is. That took me half an hour, or just under half an hour to do, but we've got it pretty much organised by the dates. These ones had to turn into sort of columns, so these are all the same dates in these rows, 1919, 18, 17, 16, because there's so many, even an extra stack here of 1918s because they ran off the table. Now, this is kind of, then the 1900 is here, and these are all the Edward ones, and these are all young head Victoria, so there's quite a few here. And these are all the sort of misfits and worn ones. So the next step, I'll update you in another age, probably take ages, because now I'm going to count all the stacks and how many there are of each date back in a while. But here is the final count. Not the final count, I need to add them all up so we can see overall. But there we have it. So there's 34 1919s, which are all of those ones there. We've got 34 1919s. There's then 72 of the 1918s, 32 of the 1917s, 37 of the 1916s, and there were 19 of the two worn to read ones. Here is then the rest. So I'll reference from this sheet as I guide you over the other ones, of which there are a few less and they're a bit more interesting because they're old. As you can see, for the 19-teens, other than that, there's about 10 of each of these years. The 19 sort of 13s and 12s and so on. 1911. In terms of the Edwardian ones, which we can see there, we've got 1 1910. I want to zoom in a bit actually. 1 1910, 1 1909, 5 1908s. We've then got, trying to read and film, 2 1907s, 2 1903s, 7 1902s. Into Victoria, there's 1 1901, 5 1900s, back to 1899, which there are 3, 1898, 96, and 95 and 94, they're all 1. 93, we've got 2, 1892, there are 5, 1891, there's 1, 1890, there's 3. Now for the a bit better ones. 1889, we have 1 of those. 1887, 1 of those. 1885, 2 of those. 1884, we've got 2. This one's a bit black, but if I just scooch that is quite a nice one under there. And then there's 1 1883, again, quite a nice, decent condition coin there, 1883. On to the 1870s, 1879, we've got 1 here. And it is, again, if you'll excuse me a moment with my hand there, a nice coin. So I will look for upgrades for my collection. We then got 1 1878, 3 1877s, again, all nice coins. 1875, you got 2 there. 1874, got 2 there. 1867, we got 1. 1866, we got 1. And 1861, got 1 there as well. So there's the overview. Now, very finally, I will check any upgrades for my collection and then give you the grand total, unless you're amazing at maths and I've already worked it out. So to the left is my original 1861 threepence. Here is one from the box, that only 1861, which is an upgrade. I'm not being very good at camera work here, but we can see the date is more visible there than it is over there. So that 1861 is definitely an upgrade for the date run. Very nice. My current 1866 and 67 are very nice. So not an upgrade there for those two. Having a look around, what else did we get? We got an 1883 that was quite nice. Let's compare. Where is it? Here it is. So there's the one we just found. And I think it is better than that, actually, yeah. So, in with the new, out with the old. Another upgrade there for the threepences. Any others? Looking at the 1870s, we did get some 1874s. We got one. Let's have a look at that one. Nah, the original one's probably better for that. We got quite a nice 1879 in just now. That is quite nice. Is it better than the one in the collection? Let's have a look. Ah, so that one, do you know what? I am of a belief that this one is shined. I don't quite like that one, although it is very nice. But this one isn't. Yeah, do you know what? I think if I can get them apart. Quite hard to do this and film sort of handheld. That goes there. That 1873. Spin it round in there. Because this one, yeah, no, it is a shined coin. So a nice upgrade there. So there we are. Some upgrades. And now for the total. Let's do the maths. And so, just on the maths, the grand total is 288. So I was well off. About 100 off. Yeah, there we are, 288. So did you work that out, or do the maths, or do the guessing? Did you get close to 288? Comment down below. Now, thank you very much indeed. No clue how long this video will be, and if any of you are still here watching. But if you are, I hope you have enjoyed this threepence, this silver threepence extravaganza. And now, all back into the box. I'm going to write this up more neatly and keep a good catalogue of what threepences I have. But there we are. Thank you for watching. See you next time.